Pull the string, pull the string!
Scoodly, wow, wow, wow.
Play area backstage.
This is Squid Girl, and you're watching Bay Area Backstage. And you better watch or I'll invade all of you!
Hi, this is Victoria with Bay Area Backstage, and we're interviewing with Christine.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good.
Want to tell us a little bit about your background, like where you grew up?
Well, I was based in LA, and I'm based in LA now, but I'm an LA native, so I started out voice acting maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but I've liked anime since I was in elementary school, maybe even a little younger. And yeah, I had a lot of vocal training growing up, and I just put anime and vocal stuff together and decided to start acting, and I took classes, and now I'm here.
What's your biggest accomplishment?
I mean, for the amount of time that I've been doing this professionally, the fact that I have so many like really great roles, and a lot of them I've been leads, which I'm like so blessed to have, and it's just been incredible. It's been like a really big whirlwind. So just the fact that I've had so much success in such little time, I think is my biggest accomplishment.
How was it the very first time that you did voice acting?
Oh, let's see. Well, obviously it's really nerve-wracking, like your heart is just like pounding out of your chest. But for some reason, sometimes when I felt like I've been practicing for so long to do it, that once you get in there, you just feel ready. And it actually felt really natural. So, yeah. And I really liked the character that I had been cast as, even before I had started voice acting. So, yeah. It was really fun.
What did you do about the character? Did you, like, write your own background story? Like, how did you prepare, like, the voice for it? Because, I mean, each person has a different, like, attitude in the voice.
My first role was Azusa from Keina, and her personality is actually pretty close to mine. She's kind of, you know, she's not the most outgoing. She's very determined but shy and stuff like that. And there's just something when you see the character and we do go off a lot of what the Japanese does. So based on the acting and the character they gave, I just put my own spin on it, and it's kind of a gut feeling. You just kind of go with the voice that you instinctively feel would come out of the character.
Favorite character?
I'm really fond of Squid Girl because she's like off the wall, crazy. I got to like scream for 5 hours at a time and like say really weird ocean puns, so that was fun. And Madoka was actually probably the most challenging role I've ever had because it was my first drama, and it was very like emotionally heavy. So it had its challenges, but it was a great learning experience for me. So I really enjoyed those experiences.
I've heard about the Blue Exorcist. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
That was a really great show. I'm so lucky to have been on it. The cast on it is amazing. It's Johnny Young Bosch and Bryce Papenbrook and me, Wendy Lee, so many like amazing people, and I feel really blessed to be on that show. We just finished the movie, and it's going to be, I think it's actually premiering next week in theaters. I think there's one in San Francisco and in LA and all over the country. And yeah, that was a really fun role. It's the most, I think, action-oriented. Like, it's a very, yeah, like, not like a boy anime, but like a shonen kind of thing where it's like very action-oriented anime, which is really fun.
What would you recommend for people going into this voice acting?
Don't give up, because it gets really hard sometimes. Sometimes you audition and nothing happens, and it's very discouraging, but the only way that you break through it is if you keep going. So, yeah, just don't give up.
So, would you mind telling us about your background and how you got into the production of it?
Well, like I said, I did a lot of vocal training and stuff, and then I found out about Bing Zoom, and they let me come on as a production assistant for a while. And I did that for a couple years, and it was actually very helpful in terms of voice acting because I got to see what happens behind the scenes. So I did a lot of like script prep and like all the stuff that happens before people even get into the booth. And I got to see that, like, how the business runs, like, from a different perspective. So it gave me a bigger understanding of the entire industry as a whole. And it made me see how much more work it takes even outside of the booth. So it was a very good experience. It was very eye-opening, and it opened a lot of doors for me. So yeah, I was very fortunate to have done that.
Want to elaborate more on Squid Girl?
She is a squid who wants to take over all of humanity because she feels like humanity has polluted her home, so she wants to get revenge. But when she gets up there, she's like really determined and stuff, but when she gets up there, she realizes it's not that easy to just take over the whole world by yourself. And she doesn't understand a lot of things, so it's very fun. And it's kind of just one of, like, if you want to break from all the serious, like, dramatic anime, Squid Girl's really fun just to sit on the couch and veg out and laugh. It's really, really good. And the writer and director, Tony Oliver, did a great job writing all of her squid puns. Like, I don't know how he does it, but yeah, it's pretty funny. It's on Netflix, so you don't even have to buy it if you want to watch it. I heard about a show called Tamako Market, and it looks really cute. It's from the makers of K-On! And there's a character named Anko who looks really adorable, who I love to voice. And also I used to watch the Wagnaria, or the anime called Working. And there's a girl named Poplar, and she's really short. And I kind of feel for her because I'm like 5'0". So it would be really fun to voice her. And one day it's like my dream to be a Final Fantasy character in the video games. So hopefully one day that'll happen. Or a Disney movie. That'd be good too.
So what's your next move in the voice acting?
Well, in a video game that just came out called Time and Eternity, and I'm working on 2 new shows. I just started working on them last week, but I can't say what they are. And yeah, the voice acting stuff is very secretive sometimes, so we can't really divulge too much. Sorry about that. But yes, things are coming, so it's exciting.
So how did you enjoy your time at today's convention?
It's been really great. A lot of people showed up with the panel. That was really fun. It kind of just turned into a hangout, and we just talked and chatted. And I actually really enjoyed, I just did judging for the cosplay competition, and that was really fun. Like, I've never done that before, so it was really cool to see everybody's costumes. Everyone worked so hard. Some of the costumes here are nuts. Yeah. And I think I want to go buy some stuff in the dealer's hall maybe later.
What would you do if you saw someone cosplaying as one of the characters you've done?
I go up to them, or like, I feel weird telling them that I'm the voice, but sometimes I'll just ask for a picture with them. Or sometimes even if I'm like, if I don't want to like bother them, I'll just take like creeper shots of myself with them. I have a lot of those at home. I have like a folder in my computer that's just creeper shots of me with my characters. Yeah.
What are some bands you enjoy, or like some hobbies you have outside of voice acting?
Well, I really like singing and music, so I actually started a band with another voice actress, Christina V, and our band's called Nerdy Love, and we have just recently performed at Anime Expo, and we did like covers of songs and stuff like that. She's the drummer, and I do keys and vocals. We both do vocals, and it's been really fun. And I paint on my off time sometimes. I just moved into a new place, so I'm just really into decorating right now. But other than that, yeah. And working. I mean, I know it's my job, but it's also what I love, so.
How are people able to find you, your bio, or any of your stuff online?
I have an Instagram. I think my handle is @ChristineMCabs. Cabs is with a Z, so CABZ. And I have a Twitter under @ChristineMCVA. I also have a Facebook, and I have a YouTube channel also. If you just put in Christine Cabanos, I think my channel comes up. But yeah, I think that's most of it.
Thank you for your time. This is Very Backstage with Christine Cabanos. And we'll see you next time.
We are in retreat. destroy the humanoid. Intruder alert, intruder alert.
Intruder must not escape.